we're going to end today's first episode by talking about a huge win for Palace. It just hasn't started for them this season. It hasn't clicked. But Echegaray got his assist, and Mateta in for Nketiah today got his winner. But Janusz, Spurs are down in 8th now. What's the bigger talking point from Palace's win? Is it Palace getting all 3 points, or is it Spurs not able to lay a glove on a team that's been struggling to defend this season?
Yeah, it's the inconsistency of Spurs, right? I mean, beating a West Ham 4-1. Obviously, we knew the Son is not there, and he's a big part of what they do. But I look at that team, and today sloppy in every which way defensively. I mean, if there's one thing that I thought that we could count on was that back four. Remember last season, before that infamous Chelsea loss with 2 red cards and injuries and all of that. I mean, they were absolutely excellent. We haven't seen that as well. And, I mean, you're running into Crystal Palace team that, they're under tremendous amount of pressure. Oliver Glasner certainly was. There's that quality playing away from home. But they didn't lay a glove, and you're quite right. And they were second best physically in that game. I think, I don't know if it's just me, LME tell me, but, I kind of want things to go well for Ange because he's such a likable figure. But, so up and down, today, watching 3 games at the same time, every time I looked at that Spurs game, especially with Spurs going forward, there seemed nothing to me. Even Kulusevski, who's normally excellent, and I think that move deeper into the midfield was good for them. He didn't even look right. So, yeah, very disappointing.
You worried about them, LME, or do you want to focus finally on Crystal Palace and them getting 3 points that takes them out the bottom 3?
No, you know what? Our producer, Sam, made a good point. Like, Crystal Palace are the kind of team that are actually playing well. They're just not getting the results that they want. And I think today was a justifiable result for them because they are playing well. And by the way, that assist from Echegaray is just, please, everybody needs to just watch it. It's beautiful. But to Janusz's point, I'm not worried about Tottenham in the sense of they're going to continue to trot. But what does worry me, and I feel that maybe it's a Postecoglou philosophy kind of thing, but when they play away from home, they're not as focused and intensely focused as they are at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. In fact, the goal that they conceded came because of a real poor working from the back from Vicario that just got lost and they lost to the pressure of Palace and eventually they conceded a goal. So that's a worry because, in the Premier League, in any main league, but in the Premier League specifically, you don't just have to be good, you have to continue to be good. And Tottenham don't show us that. They show us an inconsistency. Yes, Heung-min Son's absence is obviously something to note, but this is not the only time where Tottenham have really shown a sort of Jekyll and Hyde identity when they play away from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So that does worry me in that sense, because if you're trying to get a European spot, you really have to show consistency. So that's the biggest thing. But I'm with Janusz. I like Postecoglou. I cheer him on. I like this team. But come on, boys. You have to show more consistency and a little bit more impetus when you play away from your own stadium.
Okay. Wins for Palace. Wins for Chelsea. And for West Ham, 3 consecutive home league wins against Manchester United for the first time since Janusz Michallik was 11 years old in 1977. Enjoy Liverpool against Arsenal. No further comment, Your Honour. Arsenal-Liverpool's about to kick off. Enjoy it. Join us back here at full time. Bye for now.